Why didn't you stand up for the music? Just because you're stuck rehashing boring old operas doesn't mean I have to be. To the end.
That is a look at Amadeus, the newest adaptation of the stage play. This 5-part series explores the rise and mythic downfall of Mozart and how court composer Antonio Salieri plots his demise.
And today we're talking to the stars of the film, Will Sharp, Gabrielle Creevy, and Paul Bettany.
Oh, yuck. Who wrote this?
Hi.
Great to see you all, and nice to have you on the morning show here in Canada.
Lovely to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. Will, I want to start with you. You play Mozart, and I understand that was a little daunting. You said it was a little scary.
Yeah, I guess it's scary, you know, like he's such a well-known sort of icon from history. But what was quite sort of liberating, like looking at it from another perspective, is that this is a famously fictionalized version of his story and also all our stories, you know. And so anything that I read, you know, in the researching of the role that was interesting or helpful, it was sort of could be taken or left, I felt like. And so it was scary, but it was also exciting.
Gabrielle, talk to us about the costume and the makeup for this series, because it seems like it was pretty intense. How long did it take you to get into costume and character on the set?
Personally, it took a few hours in the morning. I had a wig. So that took a lot of time, and getting a corset on doesn't take 5 minutes. You've got to have like 2 people trying to pull you in. So that was a lot, and the costumes are so massive, and then you've got heels and everything. So it took a long time, but it's so helpful. It's acting in a costume and wigs is like a different skill, really. It kind of, your posture changes, everything changes, and it's just such an important part and very useful. And your wig was brilliant.
Paul, your son, I hear, is actually a classical composition major. Did he give you any tips at all?
Yes, my son is doing his master's at the Royal College of Music here in London, and he was incredibly helpful. You know, one of the ideas in the show is that Mozart is hearing music in his head the whole time, and I asked Stellan, who I have watched listen to music and seems to be having a different experience than I am when he is watching music. Do you have music in your head the whole time? And he said, yes, and sometimes I have competing melodies, and I'll have to write one down so that I can let it go, because otherwise it drives me insane. And I thought that was fascinating to hear, because that's exactly what's going on for our Mozart in this show.
Well, speaking of music and biopics, Paul, I'm sure you have seen this. It's all over the internet, but a lot of people really want you to be the lead in a David Bowie biopic. What's your take on that? Do you see it?
Oh.
I'm in. I'm in. I had not heard of that. But I'm a huge fan of his, and I do think there is a really interesting way to do it, but that's the first I've ever heard of it.
Mm-hmm. I think you'll have to tap your son again for somebody. I mean, again, here we go down.
I'm ready. I'm ready to greenlight this now, Paul. If you're in.
All right. Then I am in. I'll sign on the dotted line.
Oh gosh! Well, amazing job for the 3 of you. This is really something else. I'm so glad we have this new version. Hats off to all of you. Thank you for joining us on the morning show.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. And Amadeus is out now on Showcase and can be streamed on Stack TV.